Hello, thank you for joining me for this edition of 365 Days of Public Speaking. My name is Lionel Yamentu. Today you will walk away with 5 tips on how to deliver a professional presentation. There are chances that in your working life, your professional life, you will be called upon to deliver presentations, maybe to the group of your peers, your supervisors, or your subordinates in an office environment. What I do have today for you is 5 tips on how to deliver those presentations. Let's get into it. The first tip is don't read directly from your handouts. If you are prepared well enough for that presentation and you know the essence of what it is that you want to share with the audience, with the group of people you'll be addressing, you should not read from the audience. Now you should probably have some cue cards, some note cards, where you have notes that will help you go through the outline that you have in mind or that you're prepared for the group, but you should not read from your handout because the audience can read faster than you can when you are on stage speaking to them. So don't read from your handouts. That's the first tip. Whatever you do, don't read from your handouts. Do anything else because they have the handouts that they can read from. So don't read from the handouts. Here's the second tip. Don't lean on the lectern while you're speaking. If you have a lectern in front of you or any type of obstacle or supporting tool between you and the audience, don't use it to support yourself. When you are speaking to a group, you should be able to stand up tall. I've recorded other videos when I speak about postures and gestures and what is appropriate and what is not. Search for those videos on this channel, but you find out that if you want to be effective, if you want to make a greater impact on the audience that you're addressing, don't use any supporting tool to lean on or to do whatever else you can do with, but because this is distracting to your audience. Use your body as a tool. Your body is the best tool you can use to make whatever point you can make. Leaning against anything is bad. Just don't do it. Okay, here's a third tip. Don't put your hands in your pockets for long periods of time. Now it is okay once in a while or even when you start because of nervousness to put your hands in your pocket. But once you get into the flow of what you have to say, remove your hands from your pocket and use them. Your hands are a beautiful tool to make illustrations and make points. They can help you highlight the key points that you're making, make emphasis on the things that you're saying. Now, if the camera was capturing my hands, you would see that as I'm speaking now, I'm making all these kind of gestures, but they are below what the camera can capture. That's why you can see them. But your hands are a beautiful tool. Use them to highlight and emphasize on points you're making. Don't keep your hands in your pockets for too long. Tip number 3, when giving professional presentations, should probably drink some water right now. Okay, tip number 3, when giving professional presentations, if you are using a pointer, don't wave it around like a baton. Like you've seen those people who are giving presentations, you've probably seen them. They're giving presentations, they have a slideshow somewhere that is showing images of exactly the text that they have on the handouts, and once in a while they stop and wave it around, pointing to the things that they're saying, and when they are not pointing to those things, they are waving those pointers like a baton, like it's a rhythm, okay, music. Don't do that. Keep it as hidden from the audience as possible. They are only there as a supporting tool. Whatever is a stick that you have or is a pointer that you have, keep it as far away from you as possible in terms of it being in the way of it getting in the way of what you have to say. Tip number 5, speak to your audience. Now I made an illustration about pointing to PowerPoint slides and addressing something that is over there. Now how does it feel when I'm speaking to you but I'm not speaking to you, looking at you, having that interaction, that engagement with you? It doesn't feel too good. Don't do that to your audience. When you're speaking in professional environment, when you have to give a professional presentation, make sure that you speak directly to the audience. Make sure you look at them. If you are nervous, practice somewhere else where you don't have that amount of nervousness to get comfortable with. And a great organization that you can join to be able to practice speaking to people, getting comfortable with people when you are communicating is Toastmasters International. Go to toastmasters.org and you find a club close to your house, and that is going to help you diffuse some of the nervousness that a lot of people experience when they have to give professional presentations. Let's review. What did we talk about today? We talked about 5 tips on how to deliver a professional presentation. What was the first one? Don't read directly from your handouts. What was the second? Don't lean on the lectern while you're speaking. What was the third? Don't put your hands in your pocket for long periods of time. What was the fourth? If you are using a pointer, don't wave it around like a magic wand or a baton. And what was number 5? Speak to your audience. There you have it. Thank you so much for watching today. If you enjoyed it, make sure you do share with a friend or two. If you did not enjoy it, come back tomorrow. There's going to be a different one, and maybe you like that one. But whatever you do, remember to subscribe to this channel and spread the word around. Thank you so much for watching this, and I'll see you again for the next video.